BetOnline.ag is your number one source for all your basketball info, stats, news, and scores. Get the latest odds and lines, including the latest player reports for this year's pro basketball playoffs. BetOnline is always your sports information headquarters this season, as we have covered you for all your sports wagering needs: basketball, MLB, NHL hockey, right to UCF and boxing. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games you can play right from your home. Head to the website today to use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts. And welcome to another episode of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. I am the Corey C. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to be notified of all future episodes. We're on all podcast outlets: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and so on. So follow the show and let every Tiger that you know tell them about the show. All right, so we're back with a special guest, and we had to take it to the trenches. Big guy coming out of high school. He's an offensive lineman from Arabia Mountain High School in Stonecrest, Georgia. None other than Christian Walker. Welcome to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. How you doing?
Thank you, thank you. I'm doing great today. How about you?
Doing well, man. We've been meaning to get you on for a while. I know you've been anxious to get on the show and kind of introduce yourself to the fans. And you've been doing a good job of getting to know the fans. It seems like on Twitter and Instagram already, but I know
Yes.
you wanted to kind of put your face out there and let them meet you. So congratulations, first of all, on signing with the Tigers, Jackson State.
Thank you, thank you. Been a
All
long
right,
time training for me.
what has it been like since you signed?
It's been good. Receiving a lot of love from the whole Tiger family across the country. People I don't never even met before. Just I love to see like the family that y'all have over here.
So social media been blowing up since you
Yeah,
announced it.
absolutely.
I bet. So we want to get to know you, man. So let's start off with a fun fact. Give us a fun fact about yourself, something that may catch people off guard, being a big offensive lineman, something that we don't know, maybe a hidden talent or what you like to do in your spare time.
Okay, well, I play the saxophone, and I've
Definitely,
been
definitely
playing.
catching them off guard.
Yeah, I've been
So,
playing since middle school.
okay, you played in any bands or just for leisure? Like what's that? Tell me
Well,
about it.
I played in the concert band in my high school and middle school, but I couldn't really do marching band because of football and everything.
Okay, all right. Well, we have a band that's kind of okay at Jackson State. I'm pretty sure you heard about them, Sonic Boom of the South. You ever heard about
Abs-
them?
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll see if we can get you a little audition for maybe the off season, see how that goes.
All right.
All right, so of course you're coming out of high school, and with this 2023 class, you committed in late January, then you signed in February. So tell us about that recruitment. When did it start? Who recruited you? How did it go? We want to hear the whole story.
Well, the recruitment process started like around like mid January. Coach Jo hit me up,
Hmm.
great guy, and we just chatted a little bit, and then he asked me to come on the official visit. And of course, for me, it was a no brainer because like Jackson State's always someplace I wanted to be for since I had been in like the eighth grade. So it was
Okay.
real cool. I was very excited coming on to the visit, and it was just a great atmosphere on the visit, coaches and staff, everything, everybody.
Okay. So I want to hear more about this visit, but you said something that kind of jumped out at me. You said since the eighth grade. So we're talking about 4 years ago. So
Yeah.
what put you on the Jackson State? You come from a JSU family, a SWAC family. Did you happen to see him on TV or see him play in Atlanta before? Like what's going on?
I don't. To be honest, I can't pinpoint one thing. It's just some people always where you want to go to college. I just said
Hmm.
Jackson State, but then actually I knew one of my classmates from high school. He came here and he just told me about it
Okay.
and told me, and that really helped grow my love for the band for Jackson State. He's in the band
Okay.
actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is he
Yeah,
still there now?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. And he will. I know you haven't made it. Will he still be there next? Well, next when school starts, when you're there, or will he already
Yes,
be?
I believe
Okay.
he's a senior.
Okay. All right. Good. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's go back to that official visit. Who came with you? Any parents, family, friends?
My dad came with me, and because it was kind of last minute, so the whole fam couldn't come, but it was
Okay.
all.
Okay. And
Yeah.
was that your first time going to Mississippi or Jackson?
I've been to Biloxi, but that was my
Okay.
first time being in Mississippi, in Jackson.
Jackson. Okay. So what were your thoughts? What were you expecting to see? What did you see? And just how did that visit go?
Uh, I thought the surrounding areas was gonna be a little more like country per se, but it was a lot more urban
Mm,
and way more urban than I expected. Coming from Atlanta, I'm
yeah.
used to the big, large urban areas.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So it was a pleasant surprise.
Yes, absolutely.
And then what about your dad? Was he in your ear? Like your parents in general, or your loved ones, your circle? Did they kind of tell you where they thought wanted you to go or thought you should go? Did they leave it up to you? Did they hint at it? Did he say this is the place, or he just completely left it up to you?
Well, it was up to me, but they also wanted to for me to have be in the best environment possible, like
Hmm.
academically and sports wise. And so like we came to an agreement like that Jackson State's the best place for me, those that
Okay.
wise.
So it was an
Yeah,
agreement. So everybody was on the same page.
yeah, absolutely.
So what were you? Did he? Any of your family members? Did they share their thoughts on Jackson State or the visit, or they just said, "I agree"?
But they agreed. They my dad met the coaching staff and got very good vibes from them. And
Hmm.
so did I. And so I think that was a part of the reason that I committed and signed
Hmm.
the coaching
Gotcha.
staff largely.
You mentioned Coach Jo. What has that relationship been like? I know it's still developing, but he pretty much got the job around the time you committed. so
Yeah,
so how's that relationship been?
it's been good. We talk every now and then, like real cool guy. I feel like I can like grow under his coaching
Hmm.
and become the best lineman I can possibly be.
Now, how many days were you in town?
We was in there from Friday to Sunday.
Okay, so you had a chance to stay. Did you get a chance to mix and mingle with the fans? Or were there any fans that you talked to who realized you were on an official visit? If so, what were those conversations like?
Not really fans. Not really any fans that I met, but like
Okay.
the people around in the city that like was with the visit and everything. It
Hmm.
seemed like good vibes from everybody, from all the restaurants we went to.
Hmm.
Just great.
And then what about any other guys visiting with you that weekend? And when I say any other guys, mainly guys who ended up committing or will be in this signing class with you. Did you get to
Yeah,
meet them?
I believe everybody that was on the visit with me committed and signed.
Oh, okay, okay. So I know that probably has a lot to do with it, just kind of vibing with those guys. So what was that like getting to know them and knowing that they were committing? Did that kind of sway your decision once you saw that you had a good relationship or everything was cool with those guys?
Yeah, everything cool. Great group of guys, and like, yeah, we all click. I feel like we become a good team of freshmen and transfer guys too.
Hmm. Okay. Have you had a chance to come back, like especially for the spring game? Did you get a chance to come back for that one?
Actually, I was planning on coming back for the spring game, but my prom was the same
Oh,
day,
okay.
so I
Oh,
think
okay. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, definitely. Could miss that one, but did you get a chance to see it on watch it on TV?
yeah. I
Well,
watched.
it was streamed on. I don't think it wasn't on TV, but it was streamed. Did you get a chance to see it or see highlights of it or anything?
I saw highlights, of
Okay,
course.
all
Yeah.
right. So what's your thoughts on the team so far? Just a little bit of what you see. What is the complete team? Because you're not there, first of all, and some other high school guys and a few transfers as well. But what's your thoughts on the team?
I feel like we look like a bunch of winners,
There you go. That's what we
and
do.
can't wait to join that.
Mhm. And speaking of joining, when will you be enrolling? When are you getting to town?
May 30th.
May 30th. Okay. And I know you said you wanted to, you've been wanting to go to Jackson State for a few years, but as far as the SWAC in general or HBCU culture, I guess in general, how familiar with that before your recruitment by Jackson State? Like growing up, or did you attend any games? You have family members that went to HBCUs and things like that?
Well, my family is from up north, so they weren't really like they didn't really know about. They didn't go to HBCUs, of course,
Okay.
but like my high school, all the teachers went there. They all it's just HBCUs have been pushed on me for as long as I can remember, and so like I never imagined myself going to any other school that wasn't HBCU.
Wow. So when you say it was pushed on you, that was by teachers or
It's
who?
just the in not teachers like teachers administrators just the people that are above me in the school system
Hmm.
and family friends.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. And of course, you're right there in ATL. So, do you know how many games we were playing in Atlanta this year?
The first one, first game, yep, playing in
So,
Atlanta, and my family has like around 70 people coming out to support me. So
okay.
can't
So
wait.
we got so you looked at the schedule. We got one game in Atlanta, right?
Yep,
You want to look at it again?
one.
That's it?
I know the
Because I saw you tweet something that talked about starting in Atlanta, but I think you had
oh
something
yeah
else in the end
oh
of that tweet.
Celebration Bowl.
There you go. So that's a game. We're marking it. You said we're winners, right? So we can go ahead and mark that down on the calendar.
Absolutely, we can. I was
So let me.
actually at the Celebration Bowl last year.
Oh yeah, well, something happened, but we will have to revisit that. But unfortunately, but now we got Christian Walker in the building. He said we're winners, so we're starting in Atlanta.
Absolutely,
And what did you say at the end of that tweet? We're gonna do what in Atlanta?
win.
Finish in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So 2 games in Atlanta.
Yep.
Good stuff. So looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. So what's that height and weight?
Hiding weight right now. I think I'm around 6'3", 281, 284.
Okay. And I saw some numbers about you as far as your bench press and stuff like that in the weight room
Yeah.
online, but you can't always trust what you see online. So I want to hear from you. What's
That's
that bench press?
325.
That's what I read. That's what I read. Okay. What about the squat?
Squat is like 405, 425.
Okay. Deadlift?
We don't really deadlift that
Okay.
much.
All
Yeah.
right. Clean dead no clean lift?
Clean, I think it's like 230. That's not my best lift.
Okay, okay. Wow. So I know you can't wait to get to campus to get into that college strength and conditioning program. Are you keeping
Absolutely.
up with the team and following the videos on social media, especially the ones like the workout videos?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to get Coach Beef seems like a real cool guy. I can't wait.
Mhm, mhm.
Like seemed like a real good energy in the weight room.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And what are you looking forward to the most as far as getting to campus? It could be school, campus, it could be the football aspect of it, just getting away from home. So what are you really looking forward to the most?
It's really nothing. All of those things, none really is more than the other. I just can't wait to like just keep playing football, just being on my own, seeing how I live on my own,
Hmm.
and just like
Is
enjoying the college lifestyle.
Would this be your first time living on your own for an extended period of time? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've gone to a camp or something, but be your
Yeah,
first time? Okay. Are you nervous? You ready? You
I'm
gotta, it can be
really
mixed
going.
emotions. You can't wait to get away from home, but at the same time, you're like, I'm away from home.
Yeah,
What's that feeling?
it's just like I just want to just be on my own to see how I just know that I'm prepared to be on my own. If you know what I
Hmm.
mean.
Gotcha, gotcha. Any family members in Mississippi?
No, no family members in Mississippi.
All right, so it's just you on your own, right?
Yep.
Let me break something down to you. You do have family in Mississippi. Jackson State is one big family. So I don't know if you realize that already or not, but
Uh,
when you get to town, you'll see you got plenty of family, so you don't have to worry about that.
okay.
What is your message to the fans? Anything that you want to say to them other than what you've kind of been communicating back and forth on Twitter? What do you want to say? They're all watching.
I just can't wait to get in and play, dominate, and just help J State win some games.
All right. And let them know where they can follow you on social media for the ones who aren't already following you.
My Instagram is 5star dot underscore Chris, and my Twitter is let me find it. My Twitter is something similar underscore 5star Chris, the number five in each.
All right. All right. There you have it. Big man in the trenches. Can't wait to have you in the Tiger uniform. You look good on that commitment video in that uniform. So we can't wait to see you in the vet as well.
Thank
So, and
you.
I would want to ask you, you got a chance to visit the stadium. What did you think about the stadium?
Can't like I the stadium is like way bigger in person,
Mhm.
and so I wasn't expecting it to be that big. I just can't wait to see it full.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. I know your family and friends will be making that short drive down. So looking forward to that vet being packed. Looking forward to your family meeting them and yourself as well. So, hey man, thank you for coming on the time. Coming on the time. Thank you for coming on the show. And we look forward to you having you in the Jack, baby.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club is presented by Bet Online.